Howdy, everyone. Welcome back once more for the final time to Star Trek Bleakman. It's been interesting. There's a lot to talk about, and we're only going to be here for like an hour or so, because I don't know if I can do more than an hour, and I'm not contractually obligated, but optionally obligated. It's at least an hour. But there's a lot I want to talk about, because a lot of things have kind of weirdly happened in the last week with this. So I've kind of spent my spare time playing this. First thing you'll note, if you have any sort of... Oh, all my ships have been destroyed. Cool. If you have any sort of quest, like the ones that you just randomly unlock once you hit certain levels, it'll constantly prompt it for you as soon as you log in, even though it's like, I'm not high enough level to do this. It's really weird. Oh, whoops, the multi's on. I ain't streaming with other people today. Get out of here, butt. That's not what I meant to hit. I meant to turn on the music because I want to... Okay. So, first things first, I hit level 19. Which is pretty dope. Second, every few levels you unlock a new system of a gacha in a way that is very weird. Apparently I'm finishing missions. Apparently NPCs can now... Apparently the Duke is dead. So, I hit level 19, and I discovered, okay, I figured out the pattern to leveling up. And the pattern is thus. In order to level this up, you need to level up usually a few buildings, which in turn need to level up a few buildings of their own, which in turn need to usually level up a few buildings of their own. And the further you get, the further it takes. So this would take, I believe, probably 3 days to get to level 20. And then each of these will probably take about 24 hours themselves. So it's really encouraging you to build it fast, but because you can only build 1 or 2 at a time, it's really draining on you in order to try and fucking get up there. Can I turn graphics up or something? Because they look real shit. Let's turn them on high. Okay, the game will restart, that's fine. It's really wanting you to do... Really trying to squeeze you to be like, hey, you should just buy that second builder. You should just buy that third builder. You should just... Again, see? I had a quest, and it's like... prompting me for it, even though it's like, I'm not doing it. Alright, so... First things first. First new thing that came up. This treasury thing. You can store shit in here, but you need to, like, unlock stuff, but you need points to do it. You collect final daily goal to get it. I don't know what that is. The game doesn't really prompt you. It just sort of expects you to already know it. Second one, away teams. Away teams are basically like, hey, you have a whole heap of people that aren't really doing anything, because I should probably repair the ships while I'm doing this. Oh, only one can be repaired at a time? Of course. Of course. It's this game. Why would it be any other way? Shit, how do I get to the away team? I think it's in missions. Yes. Alright, so away teams is sending people out that aren't on a ship already, even though it automatically highlights people that are on a ship. I don't know. So you can send them out, get a fucking prize. Cool, whatever. Easy. That's the same in every fucking gacha of some kind. It takes them away from the game, which some don't do, but that's fine. The third one that's popped up is this trial of Q thing, where Q is here, and you have to, like, select battles of, like, oh, okay, a 1-star battle of each of the 3 types of ships, because it's rock, paper, scissors. I was like, oh, okay, this one. I accepted it, not realizing the strength that it needed was 51,000. My strength is 11,000 in a ship. Yeah, 15,000 is the top ship power that I have. So I don't know why this has been unlocked for me when I'm clearly nowhere near the power. And the problem with it that really pisses me off is that the daily goals have these now. And it's like, oh, okay, it's not completed. It's just unlock them. And it's like, but if I'm going to fail, like, shouldn't I just... Why are you doing this to me?
See what's behind this door.
So it's weirdly annoying in that aspect. Third one that showed up, or fourth one, is the refinery. The refinery lets you refine stuff that you mine very, very slowly. You mine stuff super slowly, and you can only refine it once every, like, 12 hours or so. So I could spend 3,000 to get 1 chest, I could spend 15,000 to get 2 chests, or 50,000 to get 3 chests. And you think, wow, that's really shitty. That it's set up like that. That's a terrible cost. It'd be better to get 1 chest every time. It would be, except for the fact that there's a massive time limit. So if I get the 2 chests right now, yeah, that's all I got. I only got 15 of the uncommon one, which is the one you kind of want at the moment. I have to wait 10 hours now to open more chests. There's the shipbuilding, which we already know. You can only build 1 ship at a time, and you need the schematics to build a ship. There's a whole heap of ships that you can buy. Because, of course. The other one that's unlocked, fairly obvious, cosmetics. Like skins and shit. It's like, okay, this makes sense that they would do this. It is also paid. And the same with, like, oh, projectiles and stuff. You can change what your projectiles look like. You need to buy them. And most of the time it's going to be with real money. The other one that's unlocked is the holodeck, which appears to me to be quests that were in, like, past events or something that you can just do again, or do for the first time if you missed out on that event, which seems neat, but it requires, like everything else, you need a currency. And I don't know where to get the currency, because there's so many currencies in this, but they don't tell you anything about where the currencies are. They just expect you to know, because it's systems on systems on systems. It's kind of expecting that you've been playing for a very long time. The other one that's been added is exocomps. So exocomps are little buffs that you can give yourself every few hours or whatever. So, like, this one has 8 hours of research speed is increased. Okay, well, we'll put that in. It's 1 hour stats are increased. Okay, so research is now faster for 8 hours. Okay. So, yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And the further you get into this, the more it requires a lot of other things to be leveled up. Like, for instance, this. Okay, this needs Repair Diagnostics 5, so I need to upgrade that to get to this, to get to that, to make this faster. Okay. And Scrapyard, that's another thing that I guess I can unlock. That does another thing. All of these empty buildings here, they are extra layers that do something. Sometimes they do nothing. Like the Astronautics one. This one just increases the research efficiency, but is also another requirement to build other buildings. So that's the thing. You get more layers, but at the same time, there's this one, the Command Center, which it requires this thing. But I can't unlock it because I don't have the resource that it needs, and I don't know where to get the resource that it needs. Then there's Armada Control, which I think is like fleet stuff. There's like PvP, District 56. There's PvP stuff that requires level 40. There's a lot of stuff that requires like level 40, and it's like, how the fuck do you expect me to get to level 40? It's kind of insane. And the other thing, probably the thing that annoys me the most is that this events thing is so unintuitive. It kind of drives me insane. Because it's clearly built for a phone, right? It's clearly built for a phone. But if there's like an event that's running out and you haven't finished everything in it, it's like, oh, okay, there's this ends in 1 hour. Oh, I haven't finished any of this. What's this? Limited time station event. What is this? Build and upgrade modules to strengthen your station, and I get rewards for it. Okay, I have to upgrade 1 power increase by building 1 point. Okay, so I have to increase the power of my place. Research event. 1 power. Okay, it takes forever to go through it. And then it's like, oh, you got the shop. Oh, wait. Oh no, I can't get this because I don't have the special currency you need for it. It's like, oh, okay, I can spend my event currency Trill emblems to buy things that I need, or to buy like people, or to buy ship blueprints, which is basically what I've been doing. Because I'm like, that looks like a cool ship, and it's been advertised on the thing. It's very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Then there's the chess, which I feel like I'm being gaslit by, because it says it's 24-hour chess, but I swear it's like 18 hours, because sometimes it'll just go off randomly. A 10-minute chess is driving me insane. Oh, okay, we got a mission key and multi-phasic credits. Didn't I just open that? Okay. But now I can open this. We got mud. No, sorry, we got 1 mud. We didn't unlock mud. We got 1 piece of mud, and you need 100 pieces of mud in order to get mud. Then there's the alliance screen, because I joined a bigger alliance because quests required me to like help out alliance friends 100 times. I'm like, oh, this is gonna take forever with Matt. Just Matt, so I'll just join another alliance. So it's kind of driven me insane how many layers there are to this. Problem is, I could see myself playing this if I had nothing else on in my life. Because it demands so much of your time. Because, like, for instance, you have these ships, right? We can repair them real quick because we got 1 million repair speed ups. Alright. You have these ships, right? And ships can basically do 3 things. They can mine, they can explore, or they can attack. So I've moved my base somewhere where I can mine some stuff real good. I basically have a miner, an attacker, and an explorer. The problem is you can't automate it. So I can't be like, okay, I want this ship to just explore every single one of these so I have them unlocked. Nope, I have to manually go to each one, set course, go to it, wait till it's there, and then go to another place. I can't manually set, hey, kill everything in this solar system and just keep killing them as they spawn. Nope, can't do that. You have to manually go in, click after every single individual one. It's kind of annoying because it demands your attention. I know I'm not really selling you all on this game. But the problem is it requires a lot. And it very much is a time sink in a way that I feel does not respect your time. And it doesn't respect your time for one basic thing. So if I go in here, I go back home. Okay. Say it would be perfect for unit automation. It would be perfect for that. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Okay. So say I need, I can't do it because I did it last night. All right, let's speed this up. I do not have many speed ups. So, where is the thing I'm looking for? Is this it? Okay, the store. So, anytime I click on something, it's like, oh, you need 300 gas in order to upgrade this building. And it's like, okay, well, I didn't have 300 gas. Can I purchase like some gas for like $5 or something? If you click on it where it's like, go to the store to buy some gas, it takes you to this pack. The $150 pack. The most expensive pack immediately. It takes you to this screen immediately. It doesn't go, oh, well, here's all our station upgrades and stuff where you can find stuff. Because there is no small pack that buys, you know, small amounts of things. You have to buy these big packs. Tap into that Factorio Satisfactory. I know, like, that would actually be really fun, like a Star Trek version of that. But no, we don't have that. Instead, we have this, where it feels very predatory in both time commitment and money. It's interesting because it's like, I feel like if you're good with gachas, in that you're good with not letting them take over your life, you could have a lot of fun with this. But as someone who's very susceptible to gachas, I don't think I could play this. I do recommend it though if you are the kind of person that likes this.
It's me!
Vai numero.
Hey Leland, got some Mario energy. Thanks so much. So as you can see, this one will take 1 day and 1 hour. If you could build them all at once. Like all of these things where it's like, oh, you can upgrade this. If I could build them all at once, that would be miles better. But the fact you have to, because it's wanting you to come back. Okay, you have this going with 31 minutes. Make sure you're back in 31 minutes so you can start building something else. Very efficient. You got to be efficient. Because the higher you get, the longer things take to build. So you want to make sure you're not wasting time. So you should be back in 31 minutes. But at the same time, you should be exploring and also attacking other people to get items that you could use to upgrade other things. Because you need more gas to upgrade this. So you really should be mining gas and also attacking NPCs to get gas, or even other players to get sort of materials and such. So really, you shouldn't be away and back in 31 minutes. You should be here the whole time and playing. And that's my biggest problem with this, is that it demands that you stay here. And I don't like gachas that don't respect my time. They're not great when they do that. Not the biggest fan. Okay. But it's still interesting And you know what? As a sponsored stream, it was kind of fun to do this as like an experiment. Which it is still open. I'm going to leave it open for the next few days. If anyone wants to click on the link and download it to get to like level 5 or something. Because here's the fucking, what is it? Deliverables. That's what they're called. Where it's like level 5, which took like 10 minutes if you skip through everything. And it's like get a new ship, which took maybe an hour or so. And then it's like every 3 levels or so, which it takes forever to get between certain levels. I think level 9 you can probably get to pretty quickly within a day. But it depends. It depends. It depends. Yeah, it's very interesting to say the least. I am glad I did this because I do like exploring some gachas, and like especially gachas that are pretty old. Not that this is massively old. Oh, I guess okay, I completed something apparently. I don't know what I completed. It didn't tell me. It just said winner. Which is kind of the other problem I have with this events tab. It doesn't tell you what you completed. It just says that you completed something. Which, okay, I completed something. The mission screen I hate. Because you can't tell what's an event. You have to like, oh, archive. Okay, so that's an old thing that I've just been given. This is another event thing, I think. I think this is new. So I could go do this real quick. But that'll be in the next 5 minutes because it takes 5 minutes to travel. And you can't slow that down. But we have all of these people that cost a lot of shit to upgrade. There's another currency called Trait EXP, which you have to buy. I don't know how do you get it. I think you get it from away teams and stuff. There's a lot of currencies in this, more than a standard MMO has, which is kind of insane to me. The other thing also is factions. I haven't really done anything with factions because I'm still not like a high enough level or I'm able to clock out everything else to do it. But there's all these different factions. It's like, okay, this is the new one that just got unlocked. The Terran faction, because it's PvP stuff. Terran is the mirror universe. It's like, okay, you got a mirror universe thing now? Okay, I guess. Sure. I guess. Alliance, and it's like, oh, the arena unlocks. I can't do it because I'm not level 40. And you can't just get to level 40 quickly. It's going to take like weeks and weeks and weeks to get to level 40. So I don't know why they have so many things locked to level 40. But it makes sense when you think about it in terms of they have real long-term players. Like a lot of long-term players. So they need to lock these systems behind this high level because they don't really want new players doing it. It's really for the old players. So all these new systems, yeah, you need to be level 40 because most of their big players that spend all the money are going to be already past level 40. Why is this alliance in Japanese? So I'm locked to the Asia Pacific because I'm in Australia. So I just joined the biggest alliance I could, which was a Japanese one. I don't know what it says. I hope to God that it's not saying anything bad. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. I don't get gachas that are old, too much legacy stuff. Yeah, which Normally, some of them do a good job of, like, getting you up there. Of, like, okay, here's a quick booster. Hang on, let me go back into this. Here's a quick booster of how to, you know, get up. Oh, you want to do the arena? Well, here's a pack you can buy or something you can quickly go through to do to get up there real quick. But this game doesn't do that unless you... What there is... Is under limited time? No. I think it's just this one. Yeah. Unlock level 20 and grade 3. So you buy this and it gives you all of the resources you need to get it. Which, like, okay, but that doesn't take the time away. Unless you spend all of your premium currency that you buy with real money, Latinum, in order to speed up stuff. Which... Interesting. So it's a bit I wouldn't say hostile to new players, but it doesn't feel really welcoming to new players, if that makes sense. It feels like they kind of forgot about new players a little bit. Hey, Notice the Word. Thank you so much for subbing 10 months at tier 3. God damn it. Thank you so much. Kind of like Final Fantasy XIV paid content skips. In a way, yeah. Except you still have to do the content. It's just they give you all the resources to do the content. Yeah, so it's like... I wish there was a screen that I could look at. I know some gachas do it, but and MMOs do it. I used to do it frequently with WoW, just when I would remind myself of how much it hurts. Oh, maybe I can do it here. Ah, here we go. Here's all of the currencies. So let's see if I can try and identify them. So this is your loyalty stuff. You get every time you finish all of your daily goals, you get one of these. And then when you get 7, you can open a chest. These are for basically opening a normal chest. These are for opening premium chests. These are for premium currency ones. Alliance store. Okay. Galaxy token. Okay. I guess all of these ones are like alliance credits. These are to relocate your station. This is to transfer to a different server, which I can't do now, but I can't get rid of that. That's another faction thing. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is or that. These are mission things. Armada directives. I guess that's when armadas get unlocked. Armada credits. G6. That's Armada stuff that I haven't got yet. Uncommon event ticket. Okay. Okay, I need to show you that after this. Armada stuff. Cardassian loot. Alliance store. Borg. Okay. Vinculum. Expansion cube armadas. Trial bell. That's for the queue. Trill emblems are event currency. That's the new faction. I guess that's for the arena. And then there's Ferengi fortune chips, which you can use once a day to buy a hyper Ferengi shit. So, events. Where is it? Where is it? Events. Ticketed events. So, all of these... You don't join them automatically. It's like, oh, okay, I like Voyager. I want to join this event. Score in this event by destroying hostiles. Bonus points for using the Voyager crew members in the captain's chair. Okay, that seems to make sense. Okay, you get 1 point for any level 10 to 15 hostile. 160 points gets me Trill emblems and a hype of Syndicate XP. which is something else. You have to join. Oh, this is a rare event, so I can't use the. I can't use. I can't. I can't use the event tickets. You have to use rare event tickets for that. I guess there's also another layer to it. Alright, this one I could join. Score helping or attribute to Alliance of spending regular Armada directives. Okay, so I could join this one. Okay, you have to spend 10 tickets to get it. So now I've joined that one. I probably shouldn't have wasted it on that, but it's fine. Then there's the battle pass, which there isn't one here, but there is one in this symbiosis thing. So there is a battle pass, which of course it's like, you know, Fortnite. You level up getting the battle pass tokens, or you guessed it, by purchasing it. You purchase levels. There it is. Yeah, October Elite Battle Pass. The Battle Pass in this is how much it costs. It costs $30. The Battle Pass in this is $30. Also, you can purchase the Trill Emblems, which you get for doing events. How much for $30? 18,000. How long is the pass for? I think it's for 20 days. Yeah. 20 days. Yeah, that's in Australian currency, I should say. So, American, that's like 20 bucks, I think. Yeah. So in order to, the battle pass is weird. In order to upgrade the battle pass, you have to do battle pass events. Not normal events, battle pass events. So in order to do this battle pass event, it's like, okay, mine resources, mine minerals, mine special stuff. Build and tier up certain ships. So if I build any of these special ships, I get a massive boost in points. The more points you get, the more battle pass points you get. So it's like, oh, I don't have the Botany Bay or the North Star, but you can buy them in the shop. Buy them in the shop. So yeah, it's if you have a lot of money and a lot of time in your hands and you really like this style of game, then this is the game for you. Personally, I like my time to be valued by a gacha, so it's a no from me. Yeah, it's a no from me. So the other thing is this syndicate thing. I don't really know what it does. It's just this regular thing that you get EXP for doing events and stuff, and every day you're able to get 200 EXP for it, which is not much. So you really want to rely on like events. Or you could, of course, alleviate the need for that and go to, what would it be under? Stations and buildings? There it is, Syndicate Elite. $150 and you get 350k of Syndicate EXP. As well as all of these other things. But really, all you wanted was the Syndicate EXP. How they expect anyone to find anything? That's the problem, is I feel like this game, they've just built upon things. They've not actually done like, okay, here's update 50. We've revamped the entire user interface to accommodate all of these new systems that we've added through the last few years. I feel like they haven't done that at all. Which when you're adding so many systems in, you need to do after a while. Which, another thing, opening the chest, it really sucks to open a chest and be like, oh, I got Captain Christopher Pike? No, you got one piece of him and you need 100 pieces of him to actually have him. It's like, okay, cool, I got one Pike. Great. That's great. One Pike ahead of the bread line. So, yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit of an odd one. What does it say here? Okay, so here it's like, in the 1 hour bonus, wait 7 days. Yep. Follow these guidelines. Yeah, we've done that. Focus on alliance gameplay in your bonus stream. Create an engaging, interactive experience that resonates with the community and aligns perfectly with your campaign's objectives. Highlight the importance of working together to conquer challenges, share resources, and achieve common goals. Complete the game quests to win valuable resources, level up your alliance, engage in epic battles by combating other armadas. I'm not high enough level to do that. Show the intricacies of building a formidable starbase and strategic discussions in War Room. It's like, okay, I'll check alliance stuff. It's like, oh, combat? There are no pending armadas or... Okay, well, there's nothing there. There's the alliance store. What's diplomacy? Enemy. I guess our enemy is another alliance. So this is the thing that comes up here. Help all. These are people in your alliance who, when they build something like this, let me speed this up. So say I go this. No, I want to go interior. And we can level this up. It's like, oh, okay, I've sped this up. I'll ask for help. So now everyone in my alliance can see that, and you'll see little banners appear at the top that are being like, blah, 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 I helped you. Apparently, I finished something else in an event as well. Okay, I don't know what event it was. It could have been the upgrading my building place, but I don't know. It doesn't tell you. So I was like, it's a little bit unintuitive when it comes to events and stuff. Which, when it comes to a gacha, the events are basically what you're doing. Why isn't space spooky right now? That would be kind of cool. Let's do an ultra recruit and get pieces of... Wow, I got... Wow, one piece of all of these. There you go. They sent help for the shuttle bay. Nope. Another one sent help for the shuttle bay. So yeah, it's a bit of a odd one. For certain. It's not very Klingon of you. I don't really align with Klingons anyway. That honor-bound society kind of makes sense, but also they're very hypocritical. Do not miss this game. Yeah, I've just been talking about my past week going through it. It is... I can see a decent, fun gacha MMO in here. But unfortunately, it needs a massive revamp in order to be accessible to new players. And they need to tone down the predatory microtransactions. So it's a bit weird. But here, I can show you some of the quests. Oh, we finished the quest, I guess. Find informant. Okay. So now we have to spend 4 minutes going there. Can't speed it up. Can't speed it up at all. Yeah, Epic USS Enterprise to go along with your Epic Kirk. We have fucking macro transactions. So there's no choice but to just wait. Which, honestly, what I've been doing in the time while I wait is I've just been sending a ship off to, like, explore places. That's out of my warp range. But I can go here. Yeah, no. It's been an interesting experience for a sponsored stream. Start on service 75, which made it in 74. You're in the weeds. I'm glad you got out. If it wasn't fun for you. I am skirting the lines of what I'm allowed to. Because remember, in the brief, it did say, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, apparently the Galaxy thing, it just doesn't work. I've kept trying to use the code. It doesn't work at all. So I can't unlock the Galaxy stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, be honest with your community, but follow if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Exactly, Viz, which is why I did this, which is why I was like, you know what? If I can take the sponsored stream and put it under the microscope, I will do it, which is basically the whole point of this. And I'm glad no one's like, wow, really? You're doing this just for money? It's like, no. I find this shit really interesting. Because yeah, this is designed in a way that they have not updated the UI to be more friendly with how many systems there are. And it's like, the thing that really gets me is the team behind this are really proud of this. Like, not super proud, but like they do regular update videos of like, here's what's coming. And they're really enthused with it.
Greetings, Commanders. My name is Beck, and today we will be going through Update 71 Symbiosis Part 2. Before we get started, make sure you leave a comment below letting us know what server you're hailing from. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our channel to keep up with updates like these and more because we've got a lot of stuff coming. Let's take a look at this month's release. Update 71 includes a new feature, Arena Combat, the new Vindicator ship, new Syndicate expansion, new Terran Empire faction, new officers, new missions, new cosmetics, a new battle pass, and more. For more details, click the link down in the description below or visit the news tab on StarTrekFleetCommand.com. Arena Combat. While it officially launches on October 14th, there will be a beta period on October 10th in which all APAC players are able to log on to participate in Arena Combat. Now, this beta period is not something we have traditionally done in Star Trek Fleet Command, so the team is trying something new in order to help ensure that this first experience is a fun and positive one. APAC will be the first region to test out this feature, but don't worry. All players will be able—
Oh, that's me. Asia Pacific. But I can't access it because I'm not level 40. Oh, hi, Stinky.
to jump into the arena on October 14th. But what is Arena Combat? Formerly introduced as Instanced PvP in our 2024 roadmap, Arena Combat is a feature that introduces a match-made, session-based game mode. The feature pits teams of 5 players from all servers within a region against each other in quick, competitive, and objective-based matches to test your skills in a new and thrilling environment. The arena is only open 1 day per week, and engagement is open to everyone. Players can get started by heading to the Alliance
Ted.
menu and join as a squad of 5 Alliance members. Any Alliance member who is Operations 40 or above can create a squad, and once you have a full team of 5, the squad leader can enter the matchmaking queue.
Jesus, Elix.
Matchmaking is based on your team's average operations
Oh my
levels
God,
as
thank
well
you.
as arena rank. Players aren't tied to waiting for the queue, as you can continue playing the game as usual while waiting. Once a match is found, you'll be automatically pulled into the arena. Similar to Incursions, you'll see a loading screen as your station and ships are relocated to a new instance game world. Teams are placed in their own home systems and will have a warm-up period. After the warm-up period, the match begins. Once the match begins, you'll warp into the arena system through a one-way path. Players are able to have 2 ships active at once and are free to swap out ships and officer crews during the match. Though you can only repair 1 ship at a time, all repairs are free. Ships are automatically repaired when you enter and exit the arena. Each team is able to earn a set amount of victory points, which are needed to win in arena combat, and if no team reaches the set victory point amount, the team with the most points after 10 minutes wins. Now, we dive more into Arena PvP in this video here, so be sure to check it out to see all this new feature has to offer. The Vindicator.
Buy it now.
The Vindicator is a new tank-like ship in Star Trek Fleet Command that is available to players of Operations 40 and above. The Vindicator uses extra-dimensional interference to overload enemy sensors, drawing attention and making it the primary target. It is able to harvest energy from the oncoming attack to increase the power of its own weapons. This ship was especially designed to not only take damage from armadas, but return it with a vengeance. Its active ability is Taunt. At the start of combat, opponent armadas
Sleeves
will
of
target the
regulation.
Vindicator for 20 rounds. Upgrading the ship increases taunt duration and reduces taunt cooldown.
Stepped away
Its
at up
passive
50.
ability
That is a lot
Unfettered
to step away
Revenge,
from.
which increases weapon damage when hit by an armada.
That would have been really hard.
A note here, weapons with multiple shots will only trigger this ability once per attack. This battleship has 18 tiers and offers great rewards, such as Vindicator ship parts and research currency, Fleet Commander unlock shards for all Fleet Commanders including Lorca, Fleet Commander Sloan and Fleet Commander Lorca skill points, Fleet Commander credits in all 3 rarities, officers, temporal disruptors, and Armada countdown speed-up tokens. These rewards are able to be claimed by using Spaceworks circuits, which can be earned through events. Located at the end of the Starship tree, there will be 14 new nodes specifically for upgrading the Vindicator. Utilize interdimensional data to make this new tank ship a force to be reckoned with. Syndicate expansion. That's right, Update 71 brings with it an expansion to the existing Syndicate tree. This expansion includes 10 new levels spanning all the way up to 55. Along with it comes a Claim All button for daily goals, which is able to be unlocked at Syndicate level 27.
So the daily goals, you can, in order to unlock Claim All, you have to get the Syndicate 27.
This quality of life improvement will appear for all players, but will not be able to be unlocked until the minimum Syndicate level is reached. Go ahead and check out the official patch notes for a full list of new and exclusive rewards tied to Syndicate expansion. Terran Empire Faction. Update 71 introduces a new
Yeah,
faction,
you could just drop
the
a
Terran
couple
Empire.
$100.
This Terran Empire faction serves as the reward and progression for arena combat and includes 10 faction tiers. Arena combat rewards are dependent on faction reputation or your rank in arena combat and include Mirror Uhura, Emperor Giorgio's Crown, Premium Mirror Dust,
Most of this probably makes no fucking sense if you don't know anything about Star Trek, let alone anything about this game.
Mirror Universe officers including Mirror Picard, Mirror Borg Data, Mirror Kira, Mirror Ezri, and Mirror Troy, Vindicator blueprints coming in next month's update, cosmetics, Terran reputation, Terran credits, arena repair tokens, Sigma resources, Sigma speedups, and Bajoran, Section
Sigma Speedo.
31, and X-Borg reputation. More details about this new Terran faction, including new favors, are available in the full patch notes on our website. New officers. 4 new officers are joining the ranks in Part 2 of the Symbiosis arc. Epic Mazriad Vale, Epic Mira Uhura, Epic Falun, and Rare Beer Chikel Rare. Epic Mazriad Vale is first in this month's lineup. Their officer ability is Honor Among Thieves, which increases Apex Barrier versus invading entities. Their below deck ability is the Winning Gambit. Every time your ship gets hit by a hostile or armada, Vale increases your critical hit chance. Next up is Epic Mirror Uhura. Mirror Uhura is an arena combat exclusive officer who has a focus on Apex Barrier. Her officer ability is Master Manipulator, which increases Apex Barrier for 2 rounds when hit by a player with Assimilation. Her below deck ability is Silent Partner, which increases Apex Barrier versus non-armada hostiles.
Apex Barrier, I don't know anything about Apex Barrier, but by the sound of this, it sounds like we need to add another combat feature because we've got a power creep problem.
Epic Falun joins the ranks as a new Syndicate officer. Their officer ability
Like
is
we need a reason. We need a reason to have new officers and for people to get new officers.
Call a Professional, which
Which
increases FKR
every
reputation.
gacha goes through power creep in some shape or form. But this one is...
While their below deck ability, Hands Off My Loot, increases protected cargo. Last on the officer roster, but certainly not least, is Rare Beer Chikel Rare. Chikel Rare's officer ability is Excessive Measures, which offers an increase to critical damage every time your ship gets hit by an armada or a hostile. Their below deck ability is Stinging Peer Review, which increases loot gain from non-armada hostiles.
A power creep? I
We
could go for a
recommend
power
keeping
creep.
an eye on our official channels for updates to the event schedule and how you can be sourcing this month's officers. Missions.
Power creep.
Their adversary revealed Mazriad and her crew must battle across the dimensions of the multiverse to prevent Gabriel Lorca from instigating the Symbiosis event that will cause all universes to collide.
I think that sentence broke me.
Your best chance of success? Find a mythical device called the Reality Buffer, the components of which have been spread across different universes. This Symbiosis story continues in 10 new core missions as well as 10 side missions, with introductions to both arena combat and the new Vindicator ship. Battle Pass and Cosmetics. A new Battle Pass is available this month, and players will have the ability to earn several new cosmetics consisting of both new avatars and frames. Make sure to keep an eye on our event schedule to stay in the loop. As always, we're trying our best to give you more information as we get it, so
Yeah, the tutorial takes like 10-15 minutes. It's a lot faster if you just skip through. Honestly, you don't pay attention to any of the dialogue. Most of it's just like, hi, I'm Star Trek. Are you Star Trek?
be sure you have notifications on so you won't miss a single thing, and check out the other resources we mentioned linked down in the description.
So the other thing as well is I downloaded the game on my phone because I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to play on my PC all the time. So if I'll get it on my phone as well, then I'll be able to, you know, upgrade stuff while I'm at work. You can't just download the game and then log in. Like, you can't be like prompted, hey, do you have an account already? Or do you have a new account? You have to go through the whole tutorial again and then log in. You have to go through the whole tutorial again and then log in. It wouldn't let me do anything else. Yeah, and then you can link the accounts. It was so crazy. It was like, what do you mean?
Description below. As always, our team wants to hear from you about what you're most looking forward to in this month's release, so be sure to let us know. In the comments. But for now, we're signing off. Live long and prosper, Commanders.
It's already too much to get done in one day. They're gonna have to start paying players a wage for the amount of time of work. Whereas more quality than quantity, 100% it'll be broken. Compensation chest, here we go. Any things will be fucked up this time. Seems like the customers are not a fan of this. Yeah, just what we needed, another ship. We want your money. We don't care about the bugs. Simple. Slight cosmetic changes to old stuff and trying to pass it off as new. Still nothing for the under 40 players to do. Can't say I'm looking forward to any of this crap. I'm playing a good 4 years plus. We play free to play. You'll not be getting anywhere fast. Spend a fortune monthly. There's too much to keep up with and takes all your days to complete and compete. It's sadly time for me to go. When the doctor says he'll see you soon, do you expect 3 hours? No, then when it says maintenance check back soon, it usually means go shopping, have a nap, watch a film, and then bother checking back. Fix the bugs. Why another 40 plus only ship? We players level 30 and above who would love to be able to get these ships and do something worthwhile. How about thinking about the 75 to 80% of players who are non-Ops 40? You know the reason why they aren't thinking of those players? Because they don't spend money. This will be dead on arrival for me because I don't have any other players. This is weirdly civil comments. Guess that's Star Trek community. this is hardcore Star Trek. I was gonna say, cause like, no, this is partially civil. On Reddit, it's probably worse. Let's. Plus, also, Star Trek fans are much worse. But so like, Jesus, you should have. Boy, oh man. There are a lot of people who hate Star Trek Discovery not because it's written poorly, but because it's the main character is a black woman. Reddit ads. Bullying the bullies. Is there a free-to-play path? Cloaked ships. Faction relation, they balked our server. Game crashing. Mainly a lot of people just asking questions here. Where's the update thing? You ran the Discord server 75-74, it was brutal. It sucked. Yeah, no. The only thing worse than having to deal with a gacha that is not that great and is sucking your soul and wallet over time is moderating and having to deal with comments of people who feel entitled to that sort of thing. Yeesh. Relevance, let's go new. It's only in the last few days that the new update came out. Okay, I guess there isn't anything on it. Joined an alliance called Soup. Nice. Guess I'm a dead breed, but I miss the old RTS style games. We can do a bit of world building, the moderate damage, PvE. Yeah.
Doggy, are you okay?
Majority of the whales aren't using daddy's credit card. This is a game for old people. A lot of disposable income. That's actually kind of a misnomer. A lot of whales are not people with disposable income. Actually, quite a large fraction of people who are whales are people who do not have any income at all, and they are putting themselves in massive amounts of debt in order to fund their gacha life. New war room and huge PvP emphasis made it impossible to do dailies and compete in any events. I'm not the only one in my alliance that left. It's the top alliance in our server. Cannot imagine how players are surviving with that huge alliance to have their backs. Yeah. Yeah, a lot. The thing is, a lot of people... What strikes me the most is that it is very... You can tell when a whale is not... When a whale is paying beyond their means. Also, all of these threads that are like, finally quit. After 5 years, I finally quit at Ops 58. Let me get this off my chest. Many players leaving the game due to being frustrated, burnt out from events, being sick of bugs. These are my reasons and more. Shameful the Paramount would get in bed to Scopely like this and drag Star Trek through the mud. How could they do this to Star Trek? Scopely almost said a year ago they could and would do better. This hasn't happened at all. Salt is still broken. Inventory is broken. Absolute garbage company, and my Paramount isn't far off. We go back to the old saying, you're known by the company you keep. This entire game is so crooked. I told a community manager I was leaving and why, and was offered a finished 10k event in the Alliance tournament. Imagine. Does Disney own Star Trek yet? No, it's still CBS. I know we all understand. CBS are not going to let it go. This post made by we all understand companies need to make money over profit. This is screwing people in the name of Star Trek and proving half-baked garbage on a weekly basis now. Blep. Come up with new primes and new artifacts that can't sort out their bugs. This resonates with you, just quit. There are other games out there. Go back to get your time back and spend less money or time or money on a game, a company that actually cares about their product. Yeah. The end game of all gachas is that you uninstall it. That really is the unfortunate case, is that the end game is that you uninstall it and you leave it. You leave it behind. Oh, there's 2 Star Trek Fleet Command Reddits. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the real comments. When you go into Arena, all your ships get recalled. Someone decided the best day of the week to do this is the day we all have a mining event, so your miners get recalled. Couldn't be thought to put into this. Here we go. Arena feedback. What am I missing? Yeah, that is weird. Oh boy. Greetings, captains. Reporting for duty. Blah, blah, blah. Support. You were able to see the event tokens for said event. Flat out lying now. Portrait mode. Interesting. You can read any alliance's chat, of course. Hurricane. Oh yeah, I did see this. When Hurricane Milton was happening, they extended peace shields for US servers, so no one could attack each other. That's a neat gesture and also kind of funny. Endorian. Yeah. Is there a US server alliance of us? I think there was a Cheese Rat fan club because I can't be on the US server because it doesn't let me be on a US server. Claim all dailies button. Here we go. The one claim that's useless for rep grinders. I need to kill freebooters, but then I have to claim all 3 factions, but I only want 2 for faction grinders. I read a Twiggy to remove it. It's terribly designed. UX takes up a huge amount of screen space for a small button. Doesn't factor in the way most people play the game through single/dual faction. Is it really such a quality of life need for this button? With my freebooters, I'm just tap this quickly and I'm done. Just don't press it. It's at the bottom. It's easy not to click. Oh my god. There's an easy API call to create accounts on any server. Oh god, no, I'm not gonna. Because the goal of this, the whole thing of this is, after this stream, I'm done. Because these are the deliverables. All of them are level up or spend money. If someone spends money to unlock the second builder, I get $10 and a gift sub. So yeah, it's been interesting. I think oh wait, I need 1 more minute apparently. Okay, let me see if it's refreshed. $10 of what? The $100 builder? I think it's like the $7 one. Oh, we did it. We got an extra $50. It's the one that, well, because I unlocked it because I get reimbursed up to $60. Although I made another purchase and it hasn't registered, so I'm a little bit scared that I'm not getting my money. I'm a little bit scared that they looked at my they looked at my past stream and they're like, no, cut him off. Don't give him any money. He said bad things about the game. He made fun of the fact that we we accidentally put this with Westeros and Game of Thrones and didn't change it off into Star Trek. No, this is the thing. I will always do this. I will always be 100% honest when I get a sponsorship or anything like this. Yeah, here you go. The permanent second builder is a pack we recommend purchasing. It's best value for money. However, any purchase between 4 and 6 USD will count for the goal, as long as it's first purchase in the value of the range that the viewer made. The goal will only be counted once per user, even if they make several purchases of that type. Captain Nero. Yeah, the goal widget that you can update when you hit level 5. When you hit level 5, I get to... You'll appear on the stream. Here, Giovanna, you'll probably get a kick out of this.
Star Trek Fleet Command is a free-to-play mobile and PC game packed with iconic characters, locations, and ships from the Star Trek universe. In Star Trek Fleet Command, you and your viewers will be exploring planets from Star Trek lore to discover resources and materials, commanding, collecting, and upgrading your fleet of ships like the USS Discovery or the USS Enterprise to protect and dominate the galaxy. You'll be recruiting familiar faces from the Star Trek films and TV shows to improve the performance of your ships. You'll get to recruit and level up famous officers like Admiral Picard, Captain James T. Kirk, or even some of the officers from the hilarious Star Trek Lower Decks cartoon. Managing and building up your own starbase with the resources and materials you collect to strengthen your ships and unlock new abilities. Here's a couple of great ways to get your community more involved with the campaign. Since Star Trek Fleet Command is an MMORPG, it has an alliance feature. And the alliance feature is awesome for creating a group of your viewers to take on larger battles together and share resources to level up your starbase faster. You can also try speedruns. Challenge your viewers to see who can recruit certain iconic Star Trek characters or ships the fastest, or who can hit certain level caps the quickest. And you can always reward the viewers who win with something they would appreciate. For Trekkies, the game will be great for longer play sessions, exploring, interacting, and learning more about the characters and ships from your favorite TV shows and movies.
That's the sponsorship overlay.
Star Trek.
So yeah. Epic Kirk, you can unlock him. I can't upgrade Next-Gen Choi to level 6. That's because you have to recruit her enough to get enough pieces of her to upgrade her fucking rank. Because, of course, I've gotten her to lieutenant now, but you have to recruit. You have enough pieces. Is she recalled? Because you can't upgrade officers when they're outside of your space station. Because, of course. I got something. I don't know what I completed, but I got something. So that's Star Trek Fleet Command, I guess. You're still downloading? Oh my god. Yeah, so that's... I'll leave... I'll tell you what. I'll leave the thing open for a few more days. Because I can. So if anyone wants to download it using the link and help me get some money to pay for moving, you can. Because I think it lasts, 5 more days. So I'll probably disable this before 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll disable it before the Sunday stream. And then we'll say that's it. That'll be, but for me personally, I really wish, man, I would love to have like I know there are some out there, like a really nice Star Trek game that's like this. I broke the client. Nailed it. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll leave it there because I'm done. The second stream needed to only be 1 hour to get that extra $50. Base fee is contingent on fulfilling the streaming requirements, which I have contractually. Well, I haven't really signed I've technically signed a contract, but I also technically haven't signed a contract. It's weird. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you all know if this breaks. If I get an email saying, actually, fuck you. Do you get $10 for each user who buys a $7 thing in a game? It has to be your first purchase, yeah. Because it's like, unlock the second builder. But they say it's any purchase between 4 and 6 USD. So it's So they recommend the second builder because, you know, you're going to need it to build shit. Someone said this game has an API. Yeah, Joanna did. So yeah, we'll leave it there. If anyone wants to know what the deliverables are,
Smells like Froggy's around somewhere.
I'll put a screenshot of this on the Discord, so you can see what the, if you have a goal of something you want to do, or like I could do this in a few days, go for it, buddy. Go for it. Let me put that there. I forgot to say a raid message.